तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही. Now you're fine.
I'm moving. Yeah. When you go to sleep at night,
Yeah.
where do you go? What happens? Where's the self? What happens?
Brilliant. You disappeared. You went to sleep, you had a dream, you are still there, and then you went into deep sleep, and whoop, you're gone. And you woke up and you didn't know where you were. You want to know technically, or how, in what context are you asking the question? There are many answers that can be given.
I'm asking, yeah, like I go to sleep and I don't know, obviously I don't know where the body has gone and that.
Yeah.
And where's the self? I know the self is there watching, but why can't I feel it?
When you say, why can't I feel it? It's the mind that wants to feel it. The mind will know that I am feeling it or not. If the mind is not there, then there is nobody to feel it. So let me tell you, these are three states of consciousness. Actually, they call it the three states of consciousness, but it's the three states of the mind. So we have the waking state, right? Like right now, you're awake, we are awake, we're talking to each other. Our mind is active and our body is active. This is called the Jagrat state. This is waking state. Now we go to sleep and we lose awareness of our body and we have a dream. Our mind is still active. So our mind projects a dream world and it projects us with a dream body in that world. So the mind is still active. The body, we've lost awareness of the body. The body is inactive, the mind is active. And then you go into dreamless state. Now you're talking about deep sleep state, where there are no dreams. You have lost awareness of the body and the mind. So the mind is inactive and the body is inactive. And in this state, deep sleep, there is nothing. Okay? Now this would, from our point of view, we can say there is nothing. But from the actual point of view, it would be consciousness or awareness is still there, but there is nothing to be aware of. It is not an absence of experience. It's an experience of absence. You understand?
Yeah.
We are experiencing absence. So immediately when the mind wakes up, the mind realizes that there was a time when there was nothing. The mind reports it when you wake up. But when you're in deep sleep, the mind has gone to sleep. You can't be aware. Then you can't be in deep sleep if you are there and, yeah, I'm in deep sleep now. No, that would not work. So you're asking now the self. Now, I told you there's so many answers that can be given. So we have the inner instrument called the antakarana, like we can call it the mind. In the waking state, like I said, it's positioned between the eyes, between our eyes. That's why whenever you feel yourself, if you're in this state, you'll feel yourself. If I ask you where you are in your body, 90% chances are you would say, I'm in my head. I'm around here. This is where I feel myself. Yeah. That's where the mind is projected, right here. That's why if somebody starts attacking your ego, you'll find something whirling weird around your forehead, the third eye. Then when you go to sleep and you're having dreams, that mind is on the throat chakra. Okay?
Okay.
So on the throat chakra, because for dreams to manifest, there has to be sound. It cannot manifest without sound. And that's where the vocal cords, even when we think, if we think without saying anything, to say a word mentally, our vocal cords actually move very slightly, but they do move. You can try it. When you think a word, your vocal cords will move slightly. Yeah. So the what you want to call the mind is the antakaran is on the throat chakra. And then when you go to deep sleep, it's in the heart chakra. And in the heart chakra, there is no sound. So if you want to understand it that way, that's where the mind goes. And because that's where the thoughts stop, the self never came, and the self never goes. It is the mind that is within the self. The self is always there as it is. It's awareness as the waking state, awareness as the dream state, awareness as the deep sleep state. But in the waking state and in the dream state, there are things to be aware of. In the deep sleep state, there is nothing to be aware of. It's a blank screen. It seems like it's off. As soon as a picture comes in, then you feel I'm having a dream or I'm awake. Does that answer anything?
Yeah, it does. Yes. Yeah, it does answer.
Yeah,
It's like you're in a dark room, but with your eyes open, and there's nothing to see, but your eyes are still open. Same
yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah. It's it's the mind that wants to know, where do I go? What happens then?
Mhm.
It's the mind that wants to know, and the mind cannot know that which is beyond a thought, that transcends thought, that which is not a thought. It can't know that. To know it, it needs a thought, and a thought
Mm.
needs an image and a word. When those are shut down, the mind cannot say, I am asleep. But awareness is there, that's shining forth on the blank screen. And then when you wake up, the mind says, yes, there was a period of time when there was nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are good arguments that are used in Vedanta when they talk about people say, uh, so who or what do you think you are? And somebody says, this is who I am, this is what I am. And so the argument is, so if this body is you, and then when you go to sleep, you're not aware of the body, then where are you? Have you disappeared? Are you gone? Because you're not aware of the body. If the body was you, when you go to sleep and you're not aware of the body, are you still there? Of course, I'm still there. As what? Oh, I have a dream. You have a dream body. So this body is not you then. Because without this body, you still exist in a dream body. So this body cannot be you. And then you go, that's the subtle body. And then when your dream stops, so does that mean you've disappeared? No, because when you wake up, you're still there in your bed. You've had your dreams. You can wake up and you know that you had a deep sleep, a dream, and you're awake now. So you did not disappear. And in deep sleep, what were you there as then? Because you are still there. In case you are not the dream body and this body, then in deep sleep, you would disappear completely and then come back as a new person. You see? So in deep sleep, what are you still there as? It can only be awareness, consciousness. And you can realize this once you are in the cosmic mind, then there are people who do not sleep at all. So they are constantly aware and they see their body in the waking state. They see their body go to sleep, have dreams. They see the body in deep sleep and it wakes up again. They are aware of these three states completely. So it's not just theoretical. It's something that one should realize if possible. But good questions. Interesting questions. Another thing I would say on this is, we know when I started on this path, used to have questions and people would answer that you've got to go, like deep sleep state is beyond thought. It is not beyond thought. Consciousness is not beyond thought. It transcends thought. There's a difference, subtle difference between beyond. When you say beyond, it means it is apart from or further away than thought or the mind. Consciousness is further away than the mind. It's not further away. It is in and through everything that you think. It transcends. It's like water transcends the waves and the ocean. It's not apart from the ocean and the waves.
Mm.
So consciousness is not apart from thoughts or the mind. It transcends all of them because it is not, consciousness is not a thought, it is not the mind, yet the mind and the thoughts are within consciousness.
Yeah.
Awareness. And these are words Blossom, you what you should I would advise, take a word that you're comfortable with. All these words I'm using mean nothing. Consciousness is nothing, God is nothing, awareness is nothing, there is nothing like existence, nothing like Satchidananda. All these terms, all these scriptures and people use, they mean nothing. They mean that which is not a thing. In one word, consciousness is not a thing. There is no thing called consciousness. There is no thing called God. There is no thing called existence. Yet all things are within existence. All things are within consciousness. All things are within God. They are within awareness. But these big words that we are using actually mean nothing. And if you can replace that word with you, that is you, your true identity, your true nature. It will help the mind understand it better rather than thinking of consciousness as something else, existence as something else. It becomes a concept, Brahman, Atman. They become, you try to visualize them. Oh, okay, so there's Brahman there, that they are the absolute reality. No, you are the absolute reality. Sorry, spoken too much.
No, that's okay. But
I
it's
have
very
to go,
difficult.
unfortunately. I
Sorry?
have to go. Sorry. I
Yeah,
have to
sure.
go. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much, though. Bye,
We do.
Blossom.
Next time we'll do I'll send you a guided meditation. You'll love it.
Sure. No, I'll
Uh,
go through the YouTube one today.
yeah, I did the one today. You can check that.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye, 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 bye.
It's nearly
Yeah.
time anyway, isn't it? Nearly an
Sorry.
hour. Yeah. I said it's nearly an hour now, isn't it? Is it
Yeah, not a
5:30
problem.
UK
We can
time?
go on.
Yeah.
We can go on.
I just wanted to ask, like, if you could tell us just one thing. I like the thing you said, say that everything is you.
Yeah.
I've been trying to do that. I've been everywhere, but it's very difficult because when you're a human and then you see people you don't like and you just see sights when you go out that you don't like and you have to keep saying to yourself, it's me.
No,
It's all
no,
me.
no.
No,
That's
no.
not you. No,
Oh,
that's not you.
oh,
That is happening within you.
oh, okay. It's something,
It's
yeah.
it's happening within you, and it's like the wave looking at other waves and saying, I don't like that wave, I don't like that wave. And I'm telling you, you're water, you're not the
Yeah.
waves. um,
Oh, okay.
so the way to do that is, you have to train. See, right now, right from birth, right from childhood, we've been conditioned to understand I means this. It's a
Yeah.
conditioning that we've all gone through.
Yeah.
So right from school, from childhood, you are this, you are that, you do that, and you understand that this is me. Oh, this is me. I am this.
Yeah.
So, and that has taken decades to condition. So
Yeah.
that you have spent 20, 30, 40 years spending every day thinking that I am this.
Mm,
And now you're trying to change that thought to something
yeah.
else. That will take reconditioning or unconditioning. It will take
Yeah.
time. So
Okay.
you've got to recondition. How do you do that? Abide in awareness, abide in consciousness as and as absolutely nothing, and reaffirm the word I with that awareness. Reaffirm it, reaffirm it, reaffirm it. Spend 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whenever you can. Just go into consciousness and I, until it becomes you, until whenever you say I am that. And then your identity will shift.
Okay.
And then you go
Okay.
into the world. This person needs to live life. You have your likes and dislikes, people you like, people you don't like. This person
Yeah.
has nothing to do with that. With awareness, this person is within that. So live this life to its maximum joy that you can get out of it. Live it in the most blissful way, knowing that nothing in this life can touch you, what you truly are. It becomes
Okay.
like a video game. Now you know you
Yeah.
go into the I go with my son into this malls and we play these video games where we're fighting and shooting and killing people, driving cars, turning upside down, and we enjoy
Mm,
that because we know it's not real. If it
mm.
was really happening, we are shooting people, we would be scared and running for our lives. But we
Yeah,
enjoy it now because we know it's not real. And that's the same way that the world will become for you.
yeah.
So you go and have the best adventure that you can, knowing very well nothing can touch what I am.
तू ही तू ही तू ही तू ही